I'm Adam Watson,
I'm Trinity Watson.
and this is the Darkslinger Mafia Power Hour.
Where it's not an hour, but it is twice the power.
It might be an hour with this one. I don't know. I liked it enough. We might be rambling on long enough. So, Lobo Infanticide #1 by Keith Giffen and Alan Grant. Did you know what infanticide meant before we started looking at this one?
Killing babies?
It can mean killing babies.
Yeah.
It can also mean killing your child.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I like the fact that he's actually dueling with a baby on the cover of this. And the fact that it has to say high noon, pointing to the sun. I don't know. Just everything about this works. Keith Giffen is using the same art style in this that he uses in Trencher.
Okay.
And what's the Shadowhawk book that had Trencher in it?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's another one, Shadowhawk something or other, that he used this art style for too.
Yeah.
He didn't use it a lot, but he used it for, I think there's at least like 15, 16 books out there that have this unique art style. I still want to know how he did this exactly.
Yeah.
He had to have the right colorist, otherwise this wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, this, with how overly detailed the style is, it would not work with, somebody who used a lot of bright colors or things like that.
Yeah, it's overly detailed, but at the same time, it almost looks like sketches.
Yeah.
So, the ad in this Pet Cemetery too. I forgot there was a sequel to Pet Cemetery.
I've only ever seen the first one.
Yeah, I don't think that the sequel was based off Stephen King's book. I know I've seen it. I saw it when I was younger. It was actually, my brother and I watched it while we were babysitting our niece and nephew. And right during one of the jump scares, if you can even call it that in that movie, a shelf fell off the wall and bashed into something. We were like out in the middle of nowhere. So we thought somebody was trying to break into the house, and we're like both freaked out. We're 12 when this comes out. Yeah, story opens up with Lobo in a very dirty planet.
Called Cheeseball.
Called Cheeseball, yeah. And they gave themselves credits that are almost like the Treehouse of Horror. Sleazy Giffen instead of Keith Giffen. Greasy Grant instead of Alan Grant.
It's great.
Yeah, while everything is drawn in this style, Lobo himself is actually drawn in kind of a more normalish style almost.
Yeah.
Like kind of the standard way you see Lobo.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, no, I did turn to the right page. So, did you notice that each one of the page numbers has a little stylization?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was a great touch. Yeah, Lobo's here for a woman, but not the woman this guy's offering. So I guess he breaks his arm and puts him in a trash can, or did he just kill that guy?
I think he just killed that guy.
Well, this guy still needs to fire him for being a pimp, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He at the very least broke his arm. This is who Lobo is actually after. A big, powerful woman named Brenda.
Yeah.
Who does not like being called Brenda.
No, she likes being called Testosterone.
Yeah. And she is wanted for eating her husband raw.
Yep.
Which she's really pissed off because that's a lie, because she didn't eat him raw. She grilled him first.
Yeah. I really love the panel layout and how his cigar pokes out of that panel. It's done really well.
Yeah.
And even though, like we said earlier, the style is very detail oriented, there's no crowding that happens.
No.
It's very easy to tell
everything. Yeah, you can read everything, despite the fact there are like 50 billion signs in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the crowd, if you notice, they're mainly just shapes.
Yeah.
They're just shapes with a few details here or there.
Yeah.
I bet if you stared at that long enough, you'd start to see like animated characters from the time or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, the same could be said for Brenda and Lobo, except they're just colored differently too. So.
Yeah, they're more than just shapes, though.
Yeah.
They're actually the only things that are rendered at all in this.
Yeah.
Because the characters, they do have some rendering, but it's very, very limited.
Right.
You could easily just think that Sergio Aragonés drew that or drew the crowd scene in that panel.
Yeah.
Yep, she's coming at him, but you don't come after Lobo like that.
Nope.
So it whacks her in the face. You know, in order to do the numbers like this, they would have had to actually do full bleed on newsprint.
Really?
Yeah, most of the time, pages weren't done like full bleed style in this era because it's harder to pull off on newsprint with web presses.
Okay.
So yeah, they had to really know what they were doing in order to make like the star actually appear there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of tolerance being off at the printers, and that would have been completely messed up.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting mad, which apparently makes her bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, her veins spike up because she's Bane now. And they start picking up the bystanders and whacking each other with them.
Yeah. This is one of the best silhouettes I think I've ever seen in any comic, because they're running each other with just scrawny people that they picked up from the crowd.
Yeah.
And are dueling with them.
Mm-hmm. And then he somehow slices her in half with him.
Yeah, it's a delayed
Yeah.
thing. She's able to speak, so it's like the whole showdown with samurai swords in a samurai movie sort of thing. I have no idea how that works, but I also don't care how it works because it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then this page has the first little Lobo story on it. It's been so many years since I had read Lobo before we read this one that I don't remember if that was a common thing in the Lobo stories, but I love that.
I do too.
Everything about that.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Charlie Brown Lucy thing, and he shoots her in the head.
Yep.
This ad has to be one of the most boring ass ads they could have put in this comic.
Yeah. With the worst character, in my opinion.
Guy Gardner?
I'm so sorry to any Guy Gardner fans.
You're not sorry.
I'm not. They're probably jerks.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Guy Gardner. I just think it's just a boring ass ad. It's nothing.
Right. His stupid.
You know, Guy Gardner is from a Keith Giffen run, right? Like Keith Giffen, the same guy who did the art in this and who's a co-creator of Lobo.
Yes. He's
also written some of the most famous Guy Gardner stories under Justice League.
Yeah. I don't like Guy Gardner.
Okay, fair
enough. We're Green Lantern. Like everything else the guy does. But...
And then we're introduced to Lobo's handler.
Mm-hmm.
This is apparently who he's getting his jobs from.
Yeah, Miss Ramona.
Yeah, and what the hell is she doing to this woman in this panel?
Doing her hair. She's a hairdresser.
It's a blowtorch though, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. I stared at that for a minute trying to figure out what the hell was going on here. And I got, she's in a salon chair. She's reading a magazine. I get that, but it looks like she's killing her right here until she...
Yeah, until she starts talking.
Until she keeps talking, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe death doesn't mean as much in this Lobo comic, who knows?
Yeah. Not to whatever alien race she is.
Yep, and this is basically just the client trying to convince her that she shouldn't be working along Lobo because he's too unpredictable and dangerous. Saying this to a woman who just flambéed her head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and is now picking at the scabs with a pair of, clampers, I guess.
I guess.
Something.
Yeah. And then the shot of the planet. I love that.
It's so cool. It's such a great shot. And I love how most of the planets here seem to be made out of cheese.
Right? Yeah. Lobo probably looks like he's most in this style in this page, I think. These couple of pages.
With his hair tied up and everything?
Just with the light effects that are on the jacket and everything. He looks more of the, I don't know what to call this style, sketchy style, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to call it.
Mm.
I know I've seen things where artists are trying to figure out exactly how Giffen did this.
Right.
I'm not sure how he did this particular style.
No, it's very interesting, very out there. It's
Yeah.
incredibly loose, but still
tight at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know in the most literal sense that he just did it with a bunch of lines, right?
Right.
But the amount of work this would take and just, the style is amazing.
Mm-hmm. And the shots and the composition are really good.
I bet it hurt his wrist after a while doing this, though.
Oh, yeah.
Doing all this by hand. Like,
yeah.
And then little Lobo once again. This time he's cutting down a tree to get his kite back.
Yep.
I just love the little inserts of little Lobo. They have nothing at all to do with the story, but if you're reading this, you probably don't care.
No. So then, guy
Lobo's...
comes onto the ship, tries to take everybody hostage.
Yeah, he's only on the ship because he has to take parts of the body back.
Yeah.
That he just killed, the Brenda woman.
Ramona doesn't believe him. Or
no, she didn't say she didn't believe him. In order to get paid from the client, there's going to have to be proof.
Right.
Are these supposed to be oars on the ship?
I think so. I think they're like
space oars.
Space.
Yep, this guy thinks he's going to hijack it, but you know, you don't do that when Lobo's on board, right?
No, especially with the stupid face beard.
I don't think that's a beard. I think that's supposed to be a skin.
I don't know how to read that, honestly.
He's an alien. I think he's an alien.
In this.
Yeah.
And then we have a really interesting music advertisement.
That actually works really well with this comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the same sort of sketchy look almost. Mm-hmm. I've never heard of any of these bands, though, I don't think.
Nor have I.
Nope.
And then we have really cool shot of his arm being torn off.
Yep, and when we were wondering when we were reading Blood Wolf, if the little signs were also from Lobo, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Yep, tears his arm off and then flushes him down the toilet, I think.
And then, we have Lobo being shot at, but it's just a picture. She's using it for practice.
Yep.
Building up the overarching storyline.
Yep, and then we get back to Miss Ramona's Bell Bond and Unisex Salon. Where she tells him that he has a hologram for her. I didn't know what that was exactly. I just figured it was some sort of telegram, you know?
Yeah.
But I was a bit surprised when I saw the device. This is 1992.
Yeah.
So it might even be 1991, depending on how far that advertisement was in advance. But I think this is 1992. There were no Blackberries or anything back then. But that thing looks exactly like a Blackberry.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, Blackberry's kind of the first smartphones that there were.
Right.
It looks a lot like one. I mean, more stylized as though, you know, Keith Giffen were drawing one. But I don't even think Palm Pilots were a thing in 92.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, our height of technology was beepers.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean, this is well before any handheld device. You couldn't have connected to the internet with anything because the internet wasn't a thing yet.
Right.
So, yeah, this is, I don't know what this is, but it's very advanced thinking because that's exactly what they would end up looking like.
Maybe Blackberries were modeled after Lobo's.
It could be. And apparently little Lobo wants to roast his world version of Snoopy.
Because who wouldn't? If you
were
him.
The whole thing in this page is that Lobo has been fragging drafted.
Yep.
I don't know who can draft Lobo. What military, what army this is.
Yeah, who is it that he's fearing so much that he's willing to get drafted?
Yeah. But then we find out who it was that was shooting at pictures of Lobo. His kid.
Yep.
Apparently, there are hundreds of his kids. They're all the bastards of Lobo, and they've all come together. And they've come together to kill their dad.
Daddy must friggin' die.
which is where the title of this one comes from.
Yep.
And this is apparently Alan Grant and Keith Giffen.
Yeah.
But if
And
you
we have
notice, little Lobo is right there. So yeah, I would definitely read issues number 2, 3, and 4 of this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All the ads in this look so cut and paste comparatively with what we just read.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most hyped up things out of everything in here.
Batman's Sword of Azrael.
Yeah, Azrael was the character who replaced Batman when he had his back broken by Bane.
Oh.
He's the Night Quest Batman, you know, the Transformer Batman, whatever it is people call him online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was so hyped up. This probably sold like 5 times the number this Lobo comic did.
Dang.
But the Lobo comic's so much better. This looks cool. I actually like the look of that.
Yeah.
And Def Leppard.
Adrenalize.
Yeah, so I want to read issues number 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, this is an amazing first issue.
I love it. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, let's go make some comics. We didn't create the comics that were featured in today's episode, but we did create these. Check out Ghost Assassin in the Cards and the Chihuahua Who Flew Away mini comic, both of which were written by me. The Chihuahua Who Flew Away was illustrated
by me.